Research and developments of neuropathic drugs.
Hi, I am Keppel Hesselink. I'm a professor of pharmacology and one of the founders of the Instituut for Neuropathy and the Treatment of Neuropathic Pain in the Netherlands. In our institute, we quite often advise pharmaceutical industries on research and development issues within the field of neuropathic pain. And it's very interesting to notice that in the preclinical development there are more than 40 different models, animal models, of neuropathic pain. So to pick a model of neuropathic pain is not a sinecure, and one very often has to rely on more than one model. So the selection of the models is the first step to a successful development of a drug. A next issue which we very often discussed with our partners from the pharmaceutical industry is how to exactly analyze the dose range of the drug under scrutiny. Because new drugs, when they are developed, very often suffer in phase 2 and phase 3 of improper dosing and improper dose finding. It is very important to focus in the preclinical work on dose ranges of new drugs in a variety of models and combine these data together in order to get a better understanding of what exactly the drug can do, what exactly the dose range is, and what exactly the way to administer this drug is. Currently, there are a couple of interesting developments in the field of neuropathic pain. However, to really finish a phase 3 trial, lots of knowledge needs to be present. And we found in the Netherlands that 9 out of 10 patients suffering from neuropathic pain are not well treated. Either the doctors do not use the correct drugs, or they just select only one drug, and after a short trial of such a drug, they mostly tell patients, if the pain did not diminish, sorry, we cannot do anything for you. Developing new drugs for neuropathic pain therefore is important, and also very important is to understand that the pathogenesis of neuropathic pain is quite complex, and the chance of finding hits with just one drug are quite minute. We need to treat patients with more than one drug. This means during development time that also more than one drug needs to be tested. The new drug on top of a logical regime of other drugs which can be used for neuropathic pain. This, of course, is different in each country in which you want to develop a drug, because in some countries certain drugs are not on the market or not registered for the treatment of neuropathic pain. The development of drugs in neuropathic pain, therefore, is a very complicated issue. But happily, since the last 5 to 10 years, more and more pharmaceutical industries currently are working in the field of research and development to find new drugs which have a better efficacy profile and a better safety profile than the drugs currently on the market. We in our institute try to support these developments.